Are you tired of waiting eons for your veggies to grow? Sick of watching your garden take forever to yield anything edible? Well, fear not, my impatient friends, because I've got just the solution for you. Microgreens. These tiny powerhouses of flavor and nutrition are the answer to all your gardening woes. Picture this. Instead of waiting months for your carrots to reach maturity, you can have delicious carrot microgreens ready to munch on in just a few days. Yes, days. It's like magic, but better, because you get to eat it. Now, let's talk about the process. It's so simple even your pet rock could do it, if it had thumbs. First, you'll need some seeds. Any kind will do, really, but the fancier the better. Then, grab yourself some soil. None of that garden variety dirt will do, we're talking premium, organic soil here. Next, find yourself a container, anything from a fancy planter to an old shoe will work. Hey, it's recycling. Once you've got all your materials together, it's time to get down to business. Sprinkle those seeds on top of the soil like you're seasoning a steak. Then, give them a little water and watch the magic happen. But wait, there's more. You'll also need something to support the growth of your precious microgreens. Enter the metal, steel net mats, the unsung heroes of the microgreen world. These bad boys will keep your greens upright and thriving, like a tiny green army standing at attention. Now, all that's left to do is sit back, relax, and wait for nature to work its wonders. Before you know it, you'll be harvesting your own microgreens like a pro. And who knows, maybe next time you'll even grow some macrogreens if you're feeling ambitious. But for now, let's stick to the tiny stuff. After all, good things come in small packages, especially when those packages are packed with flavor and nutrients. Embrace the chance to study now, as your success solely depends on you. Seize the opportunity, and let your determination and effort pave the path to knowledge and greatness. Remember, do the things to yourself because nobody else will. Title: The Ultimate Guide to Sprouting, Growing, and Planting Seeds, a Beginner's Handbook Introduction. So, you've decided to take the plunge into the wonderful world of gardening. Congratulations! Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or a complete newbie, there's something truly magical about watching a tiny seed sprout and grow into a thriving plant. In this comprehensive guide, we'll walk you through the process of sprouting, growing, and planting seeds from start to finish. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get started. Part 1. Sprouting seeds. Sprouting seeds is like giving them a head start on life. It's the first step in the journey from seed to plant, and it's easier than you might think. Here's what you'll need. 1. Seeds. Choose high-quality seeds from a reputable supplier. Whether you're sprouting beans, grains, or greens, make sure your seeds are fresh and free from any signs of damage or decay. 2. Container. You can sprout seeds in just about anything: a glass jar, a plastic container, even a shallow dish. Just make sure it's clean and has drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. 3. Water. Seeds need moisture to sprout, so be sure to use clean, filtered water for best results. Now, let's get sprouting. 1. Rinse your seeds. Start by rinsing your seeds thoroughly under cool running water. This helps remove any dirt or debris and hydrates the seeds, making them more receptive to sprouting. 2. Soak your seeds. Transfer your seeds to your chosen container and cover them with water. Let them soak for the recommended time. This can vary depending on the type of seed, so be sure to check the instructions. 3. Drain and rinse. After soaking, drain the water from your seeds and give them another good rinse. This helps wash away any leftover debris and prevents mold or bacteria from forming. 4. Sprout your seeds. Once rinsed, it's time to let nature take its course. Place your container in a warm, well-lit area. A sunny windowsill is ideal. Over the next few days, you'll start to see tiny sprouts emerge from the seeds. Keep an eye on them and be sure to rinse them regularly to keep them moist. 5. Harvest your sprouts. When your sprouts have reached the desired length, it's time to harvest them. Simply rinse them one final time, drain off any excess water, and enjoy them fresh or add them to your favorite dishes. Part 2. Growing seeds. Now that you've mastered the art of sprouting, it's time to take your gardening skills to the next level and grow your seeds into full-fledged plants. Here's what you'll need. 1. Soil. Choose a high-quality potting mix that's specifically formulated for seed starting. Avoid using garden soil, as it can be too dense and may contain pests or diseases. 2. Containers. You'll need containers to plant your seeds in. These can be anything from seed trays to individual pots. Just make sure they have drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. 3. Light. Seeds need plenty of light to grow. so be sure to place your containers in a sunny spot or invest in a grow light if you're gardening indoors. Now, let's get growing. 1. Fill your containers. Start by filling your containers with potting mix, leaving about half an inch of space at the top. 2. Plant your seeds. Plant your seeds according to the instructions on the packet, taking care not to overcrowd them. As a general rule of thumb, plant seeds to a depth that's roughly twice their diameter. 3. Water your seeds. Give your newly planted seeds a good drink of water, making sure to moisten the soil evenly. Avoid overwatering, as this can lead to root rot and other problems. 4. Provide light. Place your containers in a sunny spot or under a grow light, making sure your seeds get plenty of light each day. If you're gardening indoors, you may need to adjust the height of your grow light to ensure your seeds don't get too leggy. 5. Monitor and care for your seedlings. Keep an eye on your seedlings as they grow, watering them regularly and providing support if needed. Once they've developed a few sets of true leaves, you can transplant them into larger containers or into the garden, depending on the weather and your local growing conditions. Part 3. Planting seeds. Now that your seedlings are ready to spread their roots, it's time to plant them in their permanent home. Whether that's a garden bed, a raised planter, or a container garden, here's what you'll need. 1. Location. Choose a sunny spot with well-draining soil for your garden bed or planter. If you're gardening in containers, be sure to use a high-quality potting mix, and make sure your containers have drainage holes. 2. Tools. You'll need a few basic gardening tools to plant your seeds, including a trowel or shovel, a watering can or hose, and perhaps some stakes or trellises for support. 3. Mulch. Consider adding a layer of mulch to your garden bed or containers to help retain moisture and suppress weeds. Now, let's get planting. 1. Prepare your soil. Start by preparing your soil or containers for planting. If you're gardening in a garden bed, loosen the soil with a shovel or fork, and amend it with compost or other organic matter if needed. If you're gardening in containers, fill them with potting mix, and make sure the soil is evenly moist. 2. Plant your seedlings. Carefully remove your seedlings from their containers, taking care not to damage their delicate roots. Dig a hole in the soil or potting mix that's slightly larger than the root ball of the seedling, then gently place the seedling in the hole and backfill with soil. 3. Water your plants. Give your newly planted seedlings a good drink of water, making sure to moisten the soil evenly. Water them regularly, especially during hot or dry weather, to help them establish strong root systems. 4. Provide support. If you're planting vining or tall growing plants like tomatoes or peas, be sure to provide support for them to climb or sprawl. This can be anything from stakes and cages to trellises and bamboo poles. Just make sure it's sturdy enough to support the weight of the plants. 5. Mulch and maintain. Once your seedlings are in the ground, consider adding a layer of mulch around them to help retain moisture and suppress weeds. Keep an eye on your plants as they grow, watering them regularly, and providing any additional care they may need. Conclusion. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to sprouting, growing, and planting seeds. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, I hope this handbook has provided you with the knowledge and inspiration you need to cultivate your own little slice of green paradise. So grab your gardening gloves and get out there. The world is waiting for your green thumb to work its magic. Absolutely. Before wrapping up, let's touch on the importance of community engagement and support for gardening resources like this guide, especially when it comes to digital platforms like YouTube. In today's interconnected world, social media plays a crucial role in spreading knowledge and connecting like-minded individuals. When you come across helpful content like this guide, don't hesitate to show your appreciation by liking, sharing, and commenting on the video. Liking the video not only shows the creator that you found their content valuable, but also helps boost its visibility to others who might benefit from it. Sharing the video with your friends, family, and fellow gardening enthusiasts helps spread the wealth of knowledge even further, reaching a wider audience, and potentially inspiring more people to start their own gardening journey. And let's not forget about commenting. Your feedback and questions are invaluable to creators. Whether you have a suggestion for improvement, a question about a particular topic, or just want to share your own experiences, leaving a comment on the video fosters engagement and encourages dialogue within the community. Lastly, if you want to stay updated on future gardening tips, tutorials, and guides, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified whenever new content is posted, ensuring that you never miss out on the latest insights and inspiration for your gardening adventures. So, let's show our support for valuable gardening resources like this guide by liking, sharing, and commenting on the video, And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with the gardening community. Together, we can cultivate a greener, more vibrant world one seed at a time.